Yo, so what's up? Anyway, what's going on? I see a lot of people watching today. I guess it's because of the snow. Maybe you're home. You got nothing else to do. So I thought I'd do a video and put it out there and see what happens. The state of Connecticut, me and the state, I think we have a little bit of conflict of interest. They're trying to get me any way they know how. I don't know if anybody from Greenwich or from around the area knows Inspector Panza. Well, he was a juvenile detective. Michael Panza was a juvenile detective in Greenwich, Connecticut, and he became inspector for the prosecutor later in life. A new career. He retired from the Greenwich Police, and his new career, he was inspector for the prosecutor right here in the Superior Courthouse in Stamford, where I've been arrested 10 times, and they've only got me for 3 probations, which says a lot of what the Stamford police have to say about me is a crock of you-know-what. Anyway, hold on one second, guys. You know I smoke. Cigarettes, too. Ah, I heard a joke. Uh-oh. That's all right. It's not a problem. I got backup. Something. Let's smoke something. Let's see around here. Gotta smoke something. You know what I'm saying? Something around here. Let's smoke a goddamn cinnamon stick. At this point. Let me see what it is. Oh, I hear that. I never run out of much because I always got backup. In case I do run out. See that? It's how you prepare a little bit. You can't prepare too much, but I can only prepare for the basic needs. But you really can't prepare for everything. Sorry. Anyway. Well, hey Larry, you out there? Larry Conju? How you doing, Larry? How you doing? How big would I be? Let me compare myself to a chair. See, where am I? There's my waist. So I guess, well, where am I, Larry? Hey, you come here and meet friends again. I've almost been murdered, guys, twice since I came home from upstate New York. Okay? Twice. Once in front of T.J. Strauss in Portchester, New York. And once in front of the what is it? By Starbucks in Stamford, corner of 6th and Summer Street. So anyway, right across the street from Benny's over there, whatever the hell it is, that wienery. It's in that mall, sort of. Not as, what is it? Tony's Pizza right there, if you don't know the streets. All you know is Tony's, with that area right there down Summer Street. On your left, as you come down past the, where the shopping center is on your left. If you're heading southbound, that is. Anyway, so, twice in the last 10 years since I came back from upstate New York. Guys, I was up in upstate New York 2 years. I lived in Greenwich my whole life. So I know Greenwich very well. I'm 46 years old, and I lived in Stamford. Now I'm living in Stamford, and I lived here for a long time before anybody really knew me. I know everybody knew me before I started these videos. Stamford police made public knowledge of me. Destroyed my privacy. Inalienable rights basically were broken. They are broken. The pursuit of life, liberty, and happiness. Broken completely. I have no liberties. I don't know. I'm not happy. Get me happy here. I'm not happy at all. Everyone, what's wrong, Jeff? I'm not happy, for Christ's sakes. I can't be, not in my own home. I'm having my rights broken right here by my own father. He opens up my mail, all kinds of shit. I've called the FBI. They don't do shit for me. Saw Connolly getting a striptease in a bar called Bradford's, if you know it. I'm going to start giving some information. Pat Connolly. I think it's Pat. Yeah, it's Pat Connolly. Well, Pat, if you're out there, here you go. Thought I was a nice guy, right? I ain't paying for it. Well, I was being nice. Yeah, but I ain't that nice. I don't take nice for weakness, people. Bradford's on Summer Street. A girl in the bar. About 4:30 a.m. September 12th, 2000. And what? 7. The year I came home from upstate New York. I was only gone for a couple of years. I guess everybody thought I was gone for good. Greenwich Police did Hodgkins, detective. And Greenwich told me, hey, Jeff, you got to talk to a professional about what happened to you when you were 13 years old. I was almost killed, murdered. Greenwich, you know that already. If you watch my videos, you definitely watch that video. Murder in a rich town. Or whatever rich town it's in there. Anyway, Inspector Panza told me out back in Friday, Jeff, you know what he said to me. He said, Jeff, you know what? You made a lot of friends around here over the years. You have a lot of friends, but then again, you probably got a few enemies too. He said, watch out, because most likely, few people might not want you around in one way or another. You see, you're crazy, in jail, or dead. And all 3 of them almost happened to me. But by the skin of my chinny chin chin, like I did that day with Larry Conju, I got out of it. And I would have gotten out of it whether those people came over or not, Larry. So you know, because I had a drill ready to drill you. I was going to drill you to your death. And if I did, well, Matt would be alive today, wouldn't you? And so would I, and it would be quite legal. I mean, really, would tell you that a little boy hanging in there with all the wounds all over him. And mine would have been dried up by that time, coagulating on their own, scabbing up almost. I'm a quick healer. So is my grandmother. That's what you have when you get royal blood in you. When you've got royal blood in you. See, I'm an Englishman, people. Hello, hello, hello. Good day. How are you? My grandfather, he was an Englishman straight off Queen Elizabeth. He raised me. I'm just telling you a little bit about myself. Besides that, I can say shit. So anyway, back to, Inspector Panza, what he said. And now I've done 3 probations out of 10 arrests. I just want you guys to know. They didn't tell you. I mean, I have been arrested 10 times, but already, really, honestly, convictions only 3. Well, they have a very poor batting average, don't they? Because I would be in jail right now, not walking. Hey, I'm still walking. I'm out. I never went to jail at all. Spent the night in jail, and they treated me like royalty for a prisoner in a police station. Have you ever been in there? It's disgusting. There's feces on the walls. Just steel to lay on. A toilet that doesn't work. No toilet paper. No nothing. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting way to treat a human being. Up all night. You barely sleep. It's called sleep deprivation. You go into court the next day, this kid was in his flip-flops, for Christ's sakes. Give him some pajamas. Give him a pair of sweats. Socks. Fuck. Bare feet. What the fuck? It was freezing in that fucking jail cell. I had a sweatshirt. I was lucky. But even I was freezing. I didn't feel the cold that much. That cold steel, I guess I warmed it up. I was able to get a couple hours out of that kid next to me. They treated him like shit because he was a black kid. And somehow he knew my name. I never told him. Who the fuck and what the fuck? Like I don't know, everybody knows me around here. I know that. Forever I've been around here, man. Been an old time. What do you think? I don't remember anything? What do you think? I'm that crazy? Really? So tell me, what's your issue? What are your issues? Get to YouTube, Type them in under comments. Help? I'll help you. Hey, Larry was a crazy mofo. I dealt with him, didn't I? You know what bought me the time? The neighbors came home that day at 4 Alexander Street where it happened. In the basement before it was redone or renovated into an apartment that it is now. I can give you the layout right now if I want to. The layout, the floor plan of that place, no problem, man. Exactly what it looked like that day when it happened to me. No problem. Matthew Margoli's murder report, I read it side by side with Detective McHugh, if anybody remembers him. I read the report, the Matthew Margoli's report, side by side with my report. What happened to me? He compared what happened to me and Matt. Well, I'd love to tell you, but I'm not going to, not at this moment. If you want to find out more, tune in next time.